Good morning, peoples. How you doing? So, as you can tell, I've not gone to work. I'm home looking after the wife, but she's asleep at the moment, so I thought I'd get a couple hours in. Promods, it is back. And, yeah, I'm proof of it because I'm on the Promods server now. Right, let's get to the live scene. Don't know why that fires off automatically, but hey. It'll calm down in a minute. I don't know why, but the last couple of streams, that's been doing that. Anyway, there we go. Morning, guys. How we doing? So, TMP Promods, it's back. So, in the last couple of weeks, you guys have seen me do this first run a lot of times. And yeah, you know what it sort of entails. Hour 3/4, 1,600 something miles. If anybody joins, guys, we should shorten the journeys up, but if I'm driving on my own, I'll do what I want. We're in the DAF XG Plus. We're not going to go around there. We're going to go into Polaris. I think that's around here anyway. Not going to go to the boat. Just going to go to here. In fact, we're not going to go to there. We're going to just make a thing. Yeah. So I double checked to see if Minute was streaming this morning. Apparently, and he's not. He's going to be streaming tomorrow. Right. Let's switch you off a second, and let's make a job. No, not that one, Matt. Try that one. Toronto, and I want to go to Marina. Why? Because I know where that is and it's easy to get to. Once I hit Marina, let's have vaccines because that makes us a shit ton of money. Because I've got the insulated trailer on board. And I should be able to now move a little bit forward. And it'll give me the prompt for where it is. Once I get off of the thing. I'll have to go to the map in a minute and take that waypoint off. So yeah, DAF XG Plus, it's not a dark side truck at all. This is just the base model. I believe it's 625 horsepower, something like that. Where's it? Way over there, jeez. Hold the line caller. I'm reversing into a space that isn't a space. So if anyone wants to join me, I'm in Oslo. I'm heading down to Toronto. It's about an hour and 3/4 trip. But you'll see how beautiful the graphics are with Promods. Trucker Richard, good morning. How you doing? That might do it. No. Okay, I'm too far out on the ass. Too far out on the ass, even though I'm looking right at it. Thank you, Average. And good morning to you, sir, as well. There we go. A little tired, if I got to admit. Right then, so that's gone. That's good. Okay, so I'm heading from. I won't do it, fat nuts. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. I promise I won't do it. I even had to shut my eyes, so I didn't do it. Good morning, fat nuts. How you doing? So I'm in Oslo. I'm heading down to Toronto. If anybody wants to join, you're quite welcome. I'm on TMP Promods. Good to hear, sir. How's the back? Is it not as bad today? You don't have Pro Mods at all? I believe still all you need is the base download to get on TMP Pro Mods. Either you can pay for it, which is £1, and have it in one download, or you can. It's 11 downloads with a 5-minute gap in between, which is how I got it. It's amazing how you can still see somebody's name through a wall. Still painful. Jeez, yeah, I know. To be honest, Fat Nuts, I know exactly how you're feeling now. I mean, when my sciatica plays up, it's like you're dying, but not. You know, you feel like you should be in a wheelchair and fucking all kinds of shit. It's fucking horrible. I don't know if the new Promods update messed about with my graphics slightly, but the on-screen graphics seem a bit blurry. I don't know if you're picking that up. My dashboard seems a bit blurry. Draw distances don't seem as far away. So I don't know whether I should go into the graphic settings and just, I don't know, maybe click up one and then down one again. So it sort of like normalizes. Normalizes? Is that a good word? No, that can't be. That's not a word, is it? Normalizes? No. Goes back to normal. I don't know whether that's a thing. But it's like I say, stuff seems like not right. Sales. CHF paid. What the frick, CHF? Yeah, that's my currency's changed as well. That's strange. I used to have it in pounds. What the frick's going on? That's weird. Hang on, pulling in. I think it's all in settings. Options, I mean. Right, let's do this. Right, let's do that. Yes. Yes. Right, that's that done. Audio. Audio's fine. Gameplay. Currency. Where the fuck would I find that? Mile an hour. Oh, there it is. I don't know why it even changed. Really don't. Kilos and tons. Yeah, that's what I understand. Yeah, that's all it... Yeah, I don't know why it did that. It's weird. Anyway, that should be fine now. Oh, hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lucky I noticed that, wasn't it? That would have been getting down the road and freaking leaving that behind. Jeez. Woo. That would have been the biggest mistake in history. Driving 1,000 miles down the road and all of a sudden, oh look, no trailer. The dash looks better, the on-screen display still looks a bit shite. I might want that, my trailer, yeah. Definitely might want that. Yeah, the dashboard, the dash display seems a lot better. The on-screen display seems still a bit blurry. Dark Star Simulation, good morning chat, how you doing? And yeah, you're an idiot, but I love you. That jingle was genius. So if you don't know what went on, guys, I did a radio live 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. And it was when Minute was live. Minute just happened to say after his live, you did a traffic report, mate, didn't you? It'd be nice to have a little jingle before that, because it was kind of cracking. Thank you, Average. So yeah, I just happened to mention it in chat, and within like 3 minutes, he fired back at me with a freaking a traffic report jingle of absolutely genius it was. You're a bellend, but thank you. Absolutely. And guys, if you don't know, Dark Star Simulation also did my like welcoming jingle on the radio. He did that for me as well. He also did my scenes on my stream. So when I go on my starting scene, my Be Right Back scene, and my ending scene, he did all them. And yeah, if you want him to do something for you, just hit him up. And obviously, the discussions then on if he wants paying for it is up to him. What did I pay? Sexual favors. Gave me a few numbers out of my little black book. Oh yeah, this is looking a lot better already. A lot better. I mean, I have done a bit of Promods driving already. I did a bit last night. Shouldn't have really done any last night. I was so tired after I helped the wife out. So I did my radio show, helped the wife out a little bit, got back on, did a little bit of driving on single player Promods. I took a silly load from Holland to, where did I go with it? Northern Ireland. It was only about 900 mile. I did 300 mile and it was falling asleep at the wheel. So I thought, no, we'll pull into a services, we'll save it, we'll leave it to tomorrow, leave it to this morning. I finished it off this morning, and I don't remember much about the start of the trip because I was tired. But I do remember the fact that I had to go through the Dartford Tunnel. And some of you know it, Dartford Tunnel in Promods, the outside lane is height restricted. But just before the Dartford Tunnel is I don't think it was there before, but it's definitely there now, is a arch bridge. And I whacked that arch bridge with the train because it's too freaking tall. Yeah. It wasn't there before, guys, was it? It's like this stone arch bridge just before the Dartford Tunnel if you come from Dover side. Because I came up round Dover, which, that was fun in itself. It took me 6 attempts to get up the fucking off-ramp out of the port. Yes, I was using... What was I using? A I think it's 625 Scania T-cab. That's what I drive in my single player. I drive Scania T-cab. Not the one that Average drives, the paid for mod. This is the Steam Workshop Scania TNT one. Very good mod. Lots of extras that you can add to it. Just wish they'd bring something like that out in base game. You know, like I don't know, like a Scania Torpedo or something. Because it's not that they're not real, because they are. That's loud in my ears. It's not loud for you, it's just loud to me. That's better. So I've got 2 sets of volumes that I can choose from. I've got a volume for you guys that you can hear, and a volume for me that I hear for my music. And it was just a little loud. I felt myself shouting over it. But anyway, good morning, guys. How are we doing? I know normally you would be looking at Minute right now. I have to say, yesterday, he did rather well not to throw his controller right through his screen. He was playing SnowRunner. He's never ever played it before, and with a lot of help, he did really, really well. I mean, as a kind of pro-ish SnowRunner player, I've played it since forever. The only thing I will say in a minute is, when the game's giving you tips, read them. Because it was telling him stuff to do and he was like, press button, press button, press button, and he'd go, hang on, how do I do this? It just told you a minute if you'd have just read it. But it did. The guy did really, really well. And he enjoyed himself. That's the main thing. You know, even with a very frustrating game, which SnowRunner can be, he did really well. And he enjoyed himself, so big up Minute. I was going to do SnowRunner this morning because obviously Minute played it yesterday. I was helping out one of our guys in Discord yesterday, dinner time to mid-afternoon, Kenny. And yeah, I'm just in the mood for SnowRunner all the time at the moment. It's a thing. And I still haven't played on the new DLC either. Tell a lie, I have been on the new DLC, but only to help Average. And I got the new truck and the new scout car. So yeah. And now I've gone back to where I am. I say where I am, it's not where I am because I've skipped forward a half a map. Why a half a map? A third of a map. So some of you may know I was in Umar. I've got 1 map to do in Umar, which is I'll think of the region in a minute. And because you have to travel from the garage on a different map over to the garage that I'm in, that in itself takes 20-30 minutes just to get to the map to do stuff. So just for stream purposes at the moment, I've skipped forward to a map called Don. It's, to describe the Don, it's a flooded sort of, I don't know, they've had a tornado maybe, so there's a lot of water, thick mud around, a lot of destruction and stuff all over the place. And the maps are quite small, but they're a pain in the ass to get through. And at the moment, I think I'm on a mission that you have to pick up 2 long pipes from the other map and bring to the first map. And like I say, whenever I'm live playing that, guys, if you have SnowRunner, you want to give me a hand, you're quite welcome to. It doesn't matter about your experience. I can lend you a truck for the day. I'm swinging my dick, I know, to those guys who know me. But yeah, it's a thing. If you want to come and help, even if you're very little experience, I can give you a truck. You can play about with it, do what you want. I don't care. You know, if it needs recovering, I'll recover it. You can come back out again, do it again. You know, if you do anything, and it says that you get experience for whatever you've completed, I get experience. I don't need the experience. You know, I just do it for the cash now. So that no matter what I want to buy, I can buy. But for you guys, say if you're not level 30 yet, like some of our guys aren't, so like Kenny, Minute, Mr. and Mrs. Handy, if you guys wanted to come onto my map, I can lend you all a truck, and once anybody completes something, the good part about SnowRunner is we all get XP for it. So if you complete a task, or if Kenny completes a task, or say if Mr. Handy or Mrs. Handy completes a task, or I complete a task, we all get the XP. But like I say, I'm maxed out, so I don't need it. And we all get the cash. It's one of the good things about multiplayer SnowRunner, is that no matter what anybody completes, we all get it. The only thing with SnowRunner is that whoever's map you're on is their map. So if there's trailers or upgrades or anything, it's theirs. Except the upgrades. The upgrades you unlock, but you have to pay for them. Whereas the person's map that it is gets the first one of that upgrade for free, because it's their map. So it means to say that when I come to my map for the new DOC, I get the Vlad truck again, which is the new truck. I get the Vlad again. Would I like another Vlad? Yes, I would. Why? It's a good truck. It's a bit juicy, but it's a good truck. And apparently the other day they brought out a slight update, because when I first drove the Vlad, even though it has a high center of gravity, it was knocking its nose around. So it was a bit like the Goliathon, whatever it is, the paid DLC truck. It was a bit like that when that first came out. It knocked its nose everywhere and fucking destroyed itself. But apparently they fixed it in a slight update, because it does have a high nose. It's not low. According to Brax, they fixed it. So next time we play it, this you'll see, because I use the truck all the time. It's actually my favourite truck at the moment. Oh, anyway, guys, good morning. How we doing? Hope you're all okay. And if you're off to work, unlucky. I have a couple of days off. Basically, the wife had a sepsis infection in her mouth, and it got very serious at one point. Her blood pressure dropped massively. She's on heavy meds now, and whenever she takes them, she's basically awake for 3 minutes afterwards and zonked out again. And I'm not going to work like that. I couldn't. You know, I'd be too worried that she'd fall over and hurt herself and stuff. So I should be home until she's back on her feet again. Not sure how long that's going to be. One of her tablets runs out end of the week, so we'll evaluate from then. But she's already had the pre-op to have whatever's wrong taken out. So we're hoping that the appointment is like round the corner. Because I think once you've done the pre-op, it's what, 6 weeks? Something like that, so they have to get you in. Somebody might know the exact timing of it. But yeah, I think it's about 6 weeks, isn't it? From pre-op to op. Oh, now that I'm a TMP in, I can do this. Oh, in the single, I hate it in single player when you get all you want to do is pop up that map there, and it takes you into the menu map. This is actually looking really good, guys. You gotta love Pro Mods. I don't know what they do. Oh, hello, I got my flashes on. I don't know what they do extra, but they just, I don't know, it just... I don't know, the fields look greener somehow, and the scenery looks crisper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, wanker, 10. Thank you, Darkstar. Welcome back into regular viewing. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just, I know I like the extra roads in Promods. That's a guarantee. The extra roads that Promods brings, especially around the UK, Wales, Ireland, just adds so much. This morning as well, the map wasn't lining up on top of itself, so I don't know whether when they put the mods into the TMP servers, they put them in the wrong way, because when I first put them in the same way as I had the old ones, the map lined up wrong. But I've actually got them right now, and my single player map's fine. Fabio, good morning. How you doing? Pro mods? Yes, indeedy, sir. Okie dokie. Yeah, like I say, I don't know, you know, what Pro mods do, but they certainly make it crisper. Portugal. Thank you for the follow, my dude. Welcome into the funhouse. With a name like Fabio, I kind of would have guessed Portugal, Spain, kind of Italy, maybe. It's a kind of like Spanish, Portuguese kind of name. Yeah, no worries, dude. I know that some of your English won't be as crisp as ours, but you know. But anyway, welcome in. So guys, if you want to join TMP Promods is where I'm at. I'm on the way down from Oslo to Taranto. So southern Italy, well, like the heel of Italy is where I'm heading. I've not got into Germany yet, so if you want to spawn in front of me, like I say, you're quite welcome to. You know, I'm still in Scandinavia. Just approaching the outskirts of St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg's now just to my right. My favourite truck is the 3-axle Scania. To be honest, what we tend to do is we tend to keep them single axle at the back to maximise fuel range. Yeah, single axle at the back tends to give you bigger fuel tanks. So yeah, that's what we normally do, because if you're not carrying more than 35-40 tons, you don't need twin axles. Just trying to work out whether that had a barrier then. Don't think that the barriers until I hit Italy on the autobus. This is what I like about Pro Mods now. When you come up to Bridge view. Oh, by the way, guys, those windmills are actually there. Here we drive on the left. Of course you do. Wait, you don't drive on the same side as Spain? That must be a fucking confusing. Oh, the left side of left side of the truck. Yeah, because I'm from the UK, even though I'm driving in Europe at the moment, I always drive UK side of the truck. Not that I can't drive on the other side, because I can. I just prefer driving UK side of the truck because all my equipment is set up for that, so it's just more realistic for me to do so. Although I kind of drive as realistic as I can. The only thing I don't do is if I'm convoying, traffic lights aren't a thing. Speed limits aren't a thing. I'll just stick to an average speed. But other than that, yeah. Where's your oyster? So I'm in the XG Plus, guys, from DAF. Electronic mirrors, as you can see. 650 horsepower, I think it is. Not like my dark side DAF XD. You know, 730 horsepower. I know, normally comes in 440. Have you already had the Portugal DOC? What do you think of it? Portugal was among one of the first DOCs, wasn't it, for the game? So it's among what SCS call the incomplete DOCs, which they plan to revisit and just clean it up, make it better, add a few roads. Same with the UK, Wales, Ireland. You know, they plan to revisit them. So when this finally happens, when they finally do it, the extra bits from Promods we won't be needing, because SCS plan to do that, as far as I'm aware. In one of their posts that they put out, what was it, 6-8 months ago, you know, they plan to revisit the earlier DOCs that they don't feel were complete enough, and, you know, rebring them out, update them all. In this Promods update, do I need to have all the DOCs? Yes. Not sure about Westbokens, because in the last Promods you didn't need Westbokens. But I'm sure in this one you probably do need Westbokens. But it's always been a thing with Promods. You have to have all the DOCs. Well, all the map DOCs anyway. I still prefer the ATS way of when you go past another driver. So if you never played ATS, guys, what happens is when you go past another driver like I just did then, you don't beep or flash your lights at them. You get on the radio and go, "Yo, bud, safe journey." And they answer you. So it's like you're actually driving a truck and saying hello to the guy coming the other way. It's cracking. You need Westbokens, as I can't get on Promods now. So there you go. Thank you, Rusty. And good morning, sir. How are you? Right, this should be the turn for the boat. Because a lot of people I know that do this journey go the other way, so they don't use the boat, so they add another 300 miles to the journey. I just go the normal way. No worries, dude. Thanks. Thank you for the information. I sort of knew that was the case, or would be the case, when it updated that Westbokens would be included now. But thanks for clarifying. Gonna make love to you, baby. Isn't Greece the next DOC to be released? I believe so. Dackings, how are you, dude? Long time no see. Good evening. So, how you doing? Good morning to me, but good evening to you. Exhausted? You've been working, dude? Hard. When do you ever work hard, dude? The good thing about this P-A-R-T, why? Because I gotta. Fabio coming in with a raid party of one. Thank you very much. Always greatly appreciated. Every day. Okay, I'll let you off. Right then, down in the Rostock. See what I mean? The map doesn't line up. So you got the Isle of Man over here. So whoever put this into their server put the mods the wrong way around. Because look, if you look at Spain, Spain's here, but the dots for Spain are over here. They've just put a few mods in the wrong way around. That's all, guys. So you just have to grin and bear it for a little while. They'll put it right. They'll realise the problem, I'm sure. And yes, I do play full manual gearbox. Why? I don't know. I just get bored playing automatic. You know, I drive an automatic car. I drive an, you know, my profession is a professional bus driver. I drive, and they're all automatic. So I drive automatics all day long, every day. So when I come on and play a game like this, I just like playing full manual. A new thing, trucks drive on water. Yes, there is a hydromatic, I think they call it, truck. As well as battery trucks, obviously, now as well. As the map's messed up, yes, indeed. Was I supposed to turn left there? Yes, I was. Yeah, they're messed up for the minute. It's just an ordering of the mods. That's all. It happened to me when I did my single player, and I went in and just reordered them, and it's fine now. My steering wheel is a G27 plus shifter plus handbrake. GG's. Getting on a bit for a steering wheel, age-wise, that one, but still a good one. You know, like I would call it a very good beginner's wheel. So, like, if you didn't know whether you were going to play a game like this and use the steering wheel on a regular basis, it would be a good steering wheel to pick up, see if you like it, see if a wheel is the thing for you. Like I say, when you get a G27, it normally comes with the shifter because of the I think this, I've never had one, but I think there's no buttons on the steering wheel because they're all like on the shifter. Well, there's very few buttons on the steering wheel, something like that. Like I say, I've never had one, but I know kind of the layout of it. I did have a G920, so it's bigger brother, for a little while. And again, G29, G920, same wheel, to be honest. One Xbox, one PlayStation. Again, very good starter wheels. You know, if you don't think you might not get into the game, you know, you might not play it that often. and they're basically all you're going to need for farm sim, trucking, you know, as long as you're not going to go into competitive racing, although some people do use those wheels. You know, it's just what you get used to and what you like feeling. Nobody can tell you what's good for you, what's bad for you. They can just go, you know, like myself, I've had a G920, I can say that's a good beginner wheel, you know. I'm currently running a Thrustmaster T300 GTRS, and to be honest, for games like this, farm sim, it's safe journey, dude. Yeah, for games like this, Snow Runner, farm sim, it's a bit much, you know. It's too much for those games, but I'd still like to upgrade. What time is it where I am? 9:22 in the morning. Time zone at the moment is BST, British Summertime. Hello, dog. How are you? Have you brought me a toy? I don't fancy playing with that. No, don't fancy playing with that. Look at me with those sad puppy eyes all you like. I'm still not playing. Mean, ain't I? I won't waste my Y4/fix yet. I've only got 1% damage after Darkstar had me hands up. The trucking program is heavy. No, not really. I suppose it depends what you're doing with it. I mean, I only use it for information. I don't really use it for tracking or other such stuff, you know. I don't really have it open except for that line and it run in the background. It depends how good your PC is, I suppose. You know, I still call mine a mid-range, but it's sort of mid to high, I suppose. Self-built, so no bloatware from Windows or anything. You know, when you buy a PC from, say, Curry's or what was PC World or whatever, normally they put a load of shite on it because they don't care, because they're not using it. When I do live game is heavy online. Yeah. So probably you play stuff like Call of Duty, stuff that's. I mean, they're big, heavy online. You know, Destiny's another one, big online game. You lag. Turn your graphics down slightly. Might help you out. So instead of say on here you've got an ultra, a good, medium, low, just knock it down one stage. You might find that helps you out. You're not outputting so much detail into the game to be able to play it. Graphics at the bottom. So what, you play on low graphics? Or are you on about my FPS counter that's at the bottom? Yeah, I've been meaning to turn that off. I was doing a test of settings, just trying to play with them. To get most FPS out of the game and still have really good viewing. And yeah, I still haven't come up with a formula for 1.50 yet. But 1.49 I had it lovely, 300 FPS, absolutely crisp viewing, and on high, not on ultra. Online gaming, I always knock it down one stage. Always. like I say, the lower your output, the better, you know, the better online experience probably you're going to have, because you're not outputting so much to be put into the game, but for your side anyway. I mean, if you've got a beast of a PC, mega internet, crank it up, enjoy yourself. And as it is, I still don't know if after updating the Euro Truck, if it got better or not, as they said they would try to improve the game in terms of graphics. Yeah, we were having a conversation about this the other day. I say the other day, about a month ago, because the promise from SCS was that they were going to update the graphics engine. And we were talking about this, and I got talking to a few guys in the community and stuff, and a few of them are big IT guys doing graphics and stuff. And to actually change a graphics engine for a game, they'd have to rebuild the game from ground up. So we think they didn't do that as promised. We think all they did was just clean up some graphics. Like, the first thing I noticed from 1.5 was the trees, because obviously you pass so many. So the trees look realistic now, not like bits of cardboard stood on the side of the road. You know, they actually look like a tree. And that's the first thing I noticed. The grass in the middle, in the center of the lane there, in the central reservation, looks like it should be there now. You know? And that's the first thing I noticed. And I think that's basically what they've done. They went in and just altered a few of the graphical qualities of it for the better, because they realized that altering the whole engine is a massive job, is a massive undertaking. So I don't think that that happened. I bought two Radeon RX 7600 GTX 16 gig. We found out that they were out of stock. This is when I paid full price for them, and it was refunded today. Sweet. To be honest, I don't really go for the Radeon card, the AMD cards. I don't know what it is, because I always go for the AMD when I build a computer for. I built a computer for a couple of people now, and I always go for an AMD processor, but never an AMD graphics card. I don't know what it is. I think I just trust NVIDIA when it comes to the graphics engines. A map that I really like, and Mario maps that and top. You used to have NVIDIA? For somebody like myself who streams, NVIDIA always has that, I don't know what to call it, a side cache for streaming. So what it does, it senses that you're streaming, so you're using OBS or whatever you're using to stream with, and it has a side cache for that, so you can still play your games at high quality. Whereas AMD doesn't have that. You know, when you stream in game, you use the full card for both. Like I say, with NVIDIA, you've got that little extra on the side to put your stream out there, as well as game. And they've always done that. The good cards. Yeah, I think one of our guys now has Radeon. I forget who it is. I think one of our guys has the AMD graphics card, and they say it's good cards. But like I say, I've always had NVIDIA because of the. So what do you have? You have an AMD Ryzen 5 1600, but that's the same power kind of as the 3200. 24 gigs of RAM. Bit of an odd number. Bit of an odd number RAM though, dude. 24 gigs. The reason I say it's an odd number, because normally people go up in 8s or 16s. So I got 4 8s in mine, so I've got 32 gigs of RAM at 3600 megahertz. So pretty decent of my system. To be honest, my system's fairly well balanced on graphics card, processor, RAM. It's fairly well balanced across the board. So for it to actually bottleneck, it takes a lot. But used to go into a game and the taskbar in the video program must have crashed, and as it wasn't running, it just went back to desktop. What I found out with NVIDIA over the years of using it is sometimes, just sometimes, when there's an update for NVIDIA, it will make you do that before you can play the game. So, like if the game's been updated to use the new drivers from NVIDIA, it will kind of say, no, I'm not playing that until you've updated your graphics drivers. And that's kind of all I've noticed with NVIDIA over the years. Dog, what are you doing? Oh, she's burying her Ereo. I say Ereos, it's animal pig's ear. Dog chew. She's trying to bury it in her bed. Dog's spoiled. She's got 4 beds in a 2-bedroom flat. So she has 2 in the front room. She has 1 beside me, which I'm in the front room, and 1 over by the TV. She has 1 in my wife's gaming room, and she has 1 out in the hallway. Tiger Johnny 558. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the funhouse. My Sapphire Radeon RX 574 gig. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty old. I would say, with your processor, RAM, and stuff, it's your graphics card. Your graphics card's making your system bottleneck. Because I know this. Yeah, safe journey, dude. Yeah, because I would say that I know the 1600 was a cheaper version of the 3600 and basically the same speed. Your RAM is kind of slowish in, I think, maybe odd speeds together. They will always run better if they're same speed cards with same megahertz process. So if you equalize that, that would help as well. But yeah, your graphics card is making your system bottleneck, I would have said. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a computer specialist, but like I say, I've built a couple in my time now, and yeah, that seems an odd balance. Thousand miles to go, peoples. Don't forget, you're quite welcome to join. I'm on TMP Pro Mods. Whereabouts are we on the map? I'm just going past Chemintz, whatever. Just going past there anyway. So yeah, get in front of me on the map, guys. I'm heading to Toronto, to the marina. Now that the draw factor's settled down a bit, this is running smooth. Here we go again. To be honest, if you want to see the biggest changes from default game to Promods maps, then you go to the UK, because the maps are so much better in Promods. I mean, I think the roads kind of double in the UK. compared to base map, which is why SCS have kind of noticed it and went, yeah, we need to do an update as soon as we stop bringing out more maps. So at some point they reckon they're going to stop bringing out map DLCs and concentrate on the old ones and reformat them and make them bigger. Here we go again. So, to those that were here the other day and stopped me singing for an hour and 20, that will never happen again. Hopefully, as long as the cooldown process doesn't break. So I figured out how to do it. So even though the bot I use to make the command doesn't do the cooldown that I wanted, Twitch does. So I went into the settings of Twitch and did it that way. So now you only get one each per stream to stop me singing through channel points. So if you use your channel points to say, Matt, shut up, don't sing, you only get one per stream. August, love you, and thanks, Average. Cheers, buddy. I was just following the crowd the other day. To be honest, at the time, Average will tell you, at the time, I was gutted, angry, I don't know what to call it, that so many of you spammed it. But now I can see the funny side. We'll just all agree to come in at the same time. Marty. Adriana, good morning, lady. How are you? So guys, as some of you may or may not know, yes, thank you, yes, shout out for Adriana. Adriana was incredibly generous the other day to Minute Unknown Gaming, and yeah, got him something, but hasn't got it herself, and I think that she should have it. All in good fun at the end of the day, yes, Rusty, yes. Like I say, at the time, a little disappointing. But yeah, we're over that now. Pass, go forward. Hashtag content and all that shite. But yeah, she got him a game, and I think she should actually get it herself. Not bad. I all my blood last test at and treated a teenager to breakfast. Now we're home and working. Cool. Yeah, definitely think you should get SnowRunner, Adriana. I think you'd enjoy it. People don't want to see you drive. Yeah, we do, because it's funny. It will be insanely funny content for people to watch, but will drive me around the bend. It will to start with, because to start with nothing, like Minute did, is a little frustrating. But once you get into the game and you build up your trucks and stuff, it's, you know, it's a cracking game. And all I will say as a recommendation is plan what you're going to do before you do it. It helps a lot. So in SnowRunner, look at them, look at what you got to do, look at where you got to go, plan your route, put your markers down. It helps. As I keep saying, I played ATS for 20 minutes, parked my truck in a farmyard, and that couldn't get me out of the rage quit. Were you actually playing with somebody, or were you playing single player? Because trucking's always best. Trucking's, I mean, I know I'm playing on my own at the moment, but trucking's always best when you're playing with somebody. because you know, it's like I'm doing now. I'm having a drive. I'm chatting to you guys. I'm listening to the radio. You know, it's fun. I suppose the thing to ask really is, I was playing single player because I didn't want to hold anybody back. With the right people, Adriana, you won't be holding them back. And they, you know, people like myself, average, there's loads in our community will happily wait for you. Oh, this is beautiful. I don't know why I like looking at landscapes. Maybe it's just my age. Oh, this is tunage. This is tunage. Oh, pretty. Yeah, it's like I said, Promods just adds so much to the game. Because on the, as some of you know, I've done this journey out of Promods the last month or two, and the only real pretty place on default map is when you get down into northern Italy, and I'll try and explain it, and some of you may know where it is, and you go down and you go on this bridgy area, and there's a lake down to your left that just like curves around in a valley, and it's absolutely beautiful. One of my husband's favorites, old punk head that he is. Yeah. It's quite funny because occasionally on Sim Radio I get away with playing Jilted John. Now, anybody that's into punk will know Jilted John by Jilted John. It's not the politest song in the world, is it? But yeah, to be, you love Jilted John. But yeah, to be honest, he doesn't quite say some of the words that he means to say. So like, there's a part of the song where he's trying to talk about puffs, but he doesn't say puff. He says puff. I had a friend called Gordon. Oh yeah. But he's bigger than me, isn't he? But the signs of the way. Bum 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 bum. Right. So I just noticed this is a payday. Medical supplies. Yeah, mileage is big, but look at the payday on it. 213,000. Big payday. I need love, love, don't ease my mind. I love Phil Collins. Main reason I like Phil Collins is a lot of his songs are original. You know, the very few of them are copies. Easy listening. He's done all sorts. He's gone round the genres over the years, I think. You know, he's gone pop, easy listening. I think he's done a couple of punk songs with Genesis. The guy's amazing, or was amazing. It keeps me hanging on to myself. I remember Mama say. Because didn't he develop like Parkinson's or something? Which is why he stopped drumming. and eventually stopped singing. To live my life alone. Neurological disorder hasn't been confirmed as Parkinson's yet. I think it's obvious. All you got to do is look at him. I mean, look at what's his face, the boxer. You know, just look at him. You can tell he had it before it even was. Who's the fuck's the boxer? Is it Ali that had it? And then they had him open one of the Olympics a few years back. Michael J. Fox, yes, got it. Yeah, yeah. He looks fucking terrible, Michael J. Fox does now. To think, during the 85 to 87, when he was doing a lot of, like, films, TV, you know, I'm not gay, but he was a good-looking guy. Won't come easy, it's a game of give and take. So in default map, these roadworks going up the other way aren't here. You can just buzz through here, full speed. But in Promods, you've got to go round the garage. It's quite funny. He is still an awesome actor, though. He had a repeat appearance in Good Wife. Never seen it. Didn't he do... He was in that comedy sitcom, what was it? 3.5 Men or something? It wasn't him in 2.5 Men or something. Early 90s. No, that was, or was no, that Charlie Sheen. He did one that was based on. Sorry, dude, miss you. Charlie Sheen in 2.5 Men. Always get those two mixed up, for some weird reason. Another great actor. First film I saw Charlie Sheen in, he was with his dad. I forget what the film was called. Stockade, I think. And John Cryer is probably who you were thinking about. Yeah, first film I saw Charlie Sheen in was I think it was called Stockade. Basically, he's in the army. Backstory of it now. Basically, he's in the army. He does something wrong. And he does something wrong, and he has tattoos on his hands. And in the stockade, all that's in there is a load of coloured guys. And at first, he's sort of like a, you know, they sort of segregate him to all the guys that are in there. And then all of a sudden he becomes one of the boys. He starts joining in, and it's a good film. And then he was in that film with his half-brother, wasn't he? Emilio Estevez, Men at Work. Morning, Luke. How you doing, dude? Rick. Yeah, and then he was in that film where Men at Work with Emilio Estevez, which is funny. Love that film. Especially at the start when they're collecting those bins and emptying the trash cans in the back of the truck, and they just throw the bins back in the garden. Titch, good morning, lady. How are you? Morning, mate. Doing all right. Got a long day, but I thought I would pop in, say hey, and give you a lark. Thank you very much, my dude. Ladies and gentlemen, Music Man Luke. What more can I say about him? Great guy. Also a fellow presenter on Simulator Radio. And if you don't know who Tichenko is, you need to get this lady in your life. She's absolutely amazing. He had your song before you did. I didn't even know who the guy was when you said, can I have this guy? To be honest, I was just about to message Luke and say, send me over. Just to stop you nagging for it. Simo38B1. Thank you for the follow, my dude. I wasn't nagging, I was being persistent. Yeah, kind of nagging now. I was really funny when Charlie and the other fella found a dead chap in the... Yeah, yes. Wow, it's been such a long time since I watched that film. Thank you for the disco lights. They're so fucking bright this time in the morning. The thing is, even though I have the lights on that you guys can change, I normally have them on like, I don't know, 10% maybe of brightness. But whenever you guys change them to something, they're 100%. Just so you can see them on screen when even though it's light. Right, far right is the freebie. Let's get over there. Well, I say freebie. It's the drive-through one. It's not free. It's just drive-through. Blame average. Why do I need to blame average for you choosing a song? Average gets enough of the blame for a lot of stuff. He was the one who told me to keep requesting it. Well then. But he deserves enough of the blame sometimes. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I know, average, right? Yeah. Wow, just wow. Chuck you in front of the bus, mate. Fucking you were... She didn't just chuck you in front of the bus, mate. She gave you a kick as she was chucking you. You get into trouble with that one later. In a minute, he's not going to wait for later. It's going to be now. Where am I now? I think I could... Am I coming into the top of Italy? Wow, I've driven through Germany already. Shit. There might be a barrier on one of these. Yeah, this one. Come on, go up. Only time I've had to slow down so far. There's one more as well. I think the next one's got a barrier. Here's the valley that I was talking about earlier. This is beautiful here. Thank you for the white fat nuts. So you've got that view there, back that way, which is lovely. And you got all this on my left. This is in default map. This isn't just Promods. This is in default map. But this is the only picturesque place there is on this drive in default. Whereas Promods, there's fucking loads. You gotta love it. Yeah, okay. Nothing came through, dude. But hey, thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But nuts, thank you very much. Adriana, thank you for lights off. I'm going to have to Y4/fix in a minute. Whoops. Whoops my ass, dude. Wow, this thing gets up to speed really quick. There we go, we're all good again. That track needs a few repairs? Nah, Y4/fix is your friend when you're on TMP. No! Mind your ears, guys. Luke, you're a prick. Fuck! Thanks, Luke. I even knew that was coming. Jesus. I like that one because it gives you it's loud, but it gives you a half a chance of not crashing with the phone thing. And if you look carefully on that one, in the corner of the screen, thank you, Fat Nuts. In the corner of the screen is a little TV, and you can see where you're going on there as well. The one I don't like, I wish it give you a little bit more chance, is the I think it was like a football game that was going on, and you can see the game in the screen on the left, and if only that was kind of center the TV screen, that'd be great. Because it's like people watching like a football game, and one of the teams scores, and the freaking crowd. Fuck. I'm gonna kick your ass soon, Luke. I thank you. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, it's like somebody scores and the screen goes fucking mental. I ain't got that one, by the way, but I used to have it, but it didn't give me enough chance to prevent a crash. God, you love Lumiere? So when are you getting it, dude? So we can do the fucking same to you, prick. Going nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me, yeah. The thing is dangerous. I can see myself spending a fortune. Haha. I don't have bits turned on, so I can't. I thought when you came affiliate, they were just on. You just had to put them in. It's not raining. Hello. My life. Thank you for another 100 bitties, dude. No, I turned them off. Oh, okay. When I set up that lightning one, I delayed the light flashing to go with it, so that it was timed. So when the crash happened on screen, the lights went. So yeah, it was better effect. But I've noticed with Lumia now, they've put some stuff in like a marketplace, and to be honest, you don't buy it, you just download it. But it's stuff that people have put out there, and some of it's really good. You know, the lights line up perfectly with what's supposed to be going on. And yeah, can't wait for them to do similar stuff to what I use. And then when stuff happens like the hand, the lightning, I know we've got the lightning fairly good, Don't think I got Pinocchio jump scare. But there's some like it. You know, when stuff happens like that, bang, right on when it appears, the lights flash. Whatever colour the choice is. I gotta admit, it's been well worth the money getting Lumiere, paying for the subscription monthly. Brings so much joy to my life when people scare the shit out of me. Fuck! I said it in a clip. That fucking pipe drop is loud. Jesus shit. Also, guys, I think I've clipped the exclamation clip thing. Morning, Daz. How you doing? So if you see something funny, it will clip the last 30 seconds. So obviously you've got to get in quick with the exclamation clip. But I think I fixed it. Basically, what was happening is in Lumiere, in the Twitch section, it's got a clip thing, and you can turn it on, and lights flash, and all kinds of jazz like that. And it was automatically clipping. When I say automatically clipping, the other day it did 11 clips in 30 seconds. And I didn't even do nothing. So I turned that off, and I've actually made a command for it. And I've tested it kind of in a test stream that I did, that I've deleted everything for. And it clips 30 seconds. So exclamation clip now works. I forgot to say. Oh. Damn. Still haven't... Yeah, that needs to be spelt right. What a dick. I say what a dick because in the bot I've actually spelt it correctly. I will get that changed over as soon as I pull over. I'm a dick. How long have I got? 30 minutes. We'll get this junction out of the way. We'll pull over and change that. Wow, Twitch putting ad banners on mobile even though I have turbo. Really? Wow. Is that a... Daz, did you get a main ad or a side ad? Because if it's just a side ad, Turbo doesn't include that. They only include the ones that go over the stream. Good morning, Chucky. How you doing, lady? Side ad, yeah, it doesn't block them out. It only blocks out the ones that come over the stream. You know, the ones that take over the stream and like the stream goes in the top corner. Luke, thank you very much, dude. Guys, Music Man Luke, his support this morning has been fucking off the chain. Thank you. Been better, mate. How am I? I'm good. You still not sleeping well, dude? And another 55. Thank you very much, Luke. You've ran out now. That's a joke. Pay £12 a month and still get ads. Well, you're still getting side ads. You're not getting main ads. No, you're still not getting shit, dude. Well, take it easy. And if you need to nap, nap. And healing thoughts to you, lady. Right, now we're quickly out of the way. Let's quickly pull over a second.
Hey man, have a nice trip.
And you, buddy. Let's just pull over and correct that a second. It won't take me long, 2 seconds. Where is it? There. That one. That's it, innit? Yeah. There we go. All done, all fixed. Thank you, Dazzle. Wow, look at all these people coming. Oh, look, pink truck. But that's a girl. So yeah, guys, I am a partner streamer now with the energy drink Wraith. And if you drink Wraith, guys, and you'd like a sugar-free energy drink that is absolutely gorgeous and tasty, you can use my code at checkout, MadMat10. What, Wraith is great. I'll let you know when it arrives. I've never had it, but yeah, the guys are drinking it and they all say it's good stuff. So we shall see. Right, let's go again. So guys, we shall be in Toronto in about 32 minutes if you want to join me in convoy. Best drink there, bud. You won't be disappointed. Thank you very much. Yeah, like I say, I've heard it's good. And yeah, if I tell you what I did see, talking about wheels earlier, I think I talked about this the other day. Oh, who's made a fucking wheel? Turtle Beach, is it? The stealth wheel? You know, same guys who brought you headsets and stuff, or brought us all headsets and stuff. They brought out a wheel. Direct drive, 8nm. Comes with a shifter, a free pedal kit. Apparently it's really good. A guy who I watch on YouTube tested it about a week ago. Apparently it's really, really good. The downside is the price of it. £650. Yeah, looks decent. I'll say it again. Good morning, Alex. How you doing? Yeah, £650. That's really expensive. I mean, it may be good, but it's expensive. I mean, for £650, I could get kitted out completely with Moser. Because I don't need 8nm for one. I'll just put it on my card. Oh, cheers, bro. Gonna buy me a wheel and shit. Thank you very much. He's not. I'm only kidding. Wish list down below, mate. Yeah, when it's Christmas. No worries, dude. I can wait till then. Get ready, oh baby, tonight. Don't get me wrong. I paid $800 for my base and wheel, but Mo's are better than the Turtle Beach, so worth it. Yeah, Daz. Daz, are you the guy who had the CS version 2 wheel? Did you test it on SnowRunner? Or have you had a chance to yet? You know what I mean? What we were talking about the other day, the thumbsticks, being able to use the crane with them. Because I am very interested in that. The CS. Not yet, as the rig is not together yet. Should be back together the weekend. Okay. Yes, I remember you saying you've taken it apart, haven't you? You've taken your rig apart to move it. I remember you saying that. Very interested to know if that's a thing. So you basically what I'm talking about, guys, is you guys that play SnowRunner know that I switch between joypad or controller and steering wheel for drives. Now, what I've just asked Dazzle or Daz to do or find out for me is the CS wheel from Moser. comes with 2 thumbsticks on it. And even though with my wheel I can activate the action menu, activate the crane, I can do nothing with the crane just with my steering wheel from then onwards. Whereas the CS wheel having thumbsticks, you should be able to do the action menu, go down the crane, activate it, and use the crane with them. Because if that's a thing, I don't need to use my controller anymore for that game. I can just sit back, chill out, relax, use my steering wheel pedals, and it's one input. So some of you guys will know that in SnowRunner, it only allows one input at once. And if you try to use 2, so like, for instance, if I use my steering wheel for driving, and then I want to switch views or whatever, and use my controller to do that, it goes, well, wait, hang on, you're using something else to steer with and look around with? Ooh, I don't think I like that. And it sort of like goes, well, what are you kind of using? It's sort of like a confused child then. Sort of goes, what you use a controller, using the wheel, using the keyboard, what are you using, mate? Come on, give me a clue. You know? So if that's a thing, the Moser thing could be a thing. Well, it will be a thing, but it'll be even more of a thing. Also, guys, one person I want to promote for the moment is Luke's other half. So I'm going to ask you to do a community favor. So I want you to go find this lady, Brookie. So BROOKIE _ I think it's 22002, is it? Luke, help me out. Go give her a follow, guys. She is absolutely amazing. And when she came to Simulator Radio as a presenter, I didn't know what to expect from her shows, but she's off the chain. She's kind of one of the lads, and she kind of cemented herself in very, very fast. Luke, do me a favour, type her name in chat so one of the mods can give her a shout. I mean, I know she won't be in here, but... This road I've been given. Do like a bit of Robbie. Anybody heard the new Jules Holland album? Thank you, Fat Nuts. If one of the, if there's any mods around, if you could shout out that name, would be much appreciated. Real love, feel the home that I live in. Oh, I haven't got my lights on. Running through my veins, going to waste. No? I think they've all disappeared for the moment. Thank you, Average. What time are we on? 10:15. What are we up to today, Average? Streaming wise? Fucking hold on, trying to get set up. Are we digging holing again? Well, it's not again today, is it? It's because yesterday you were playing the new map on Hunter Call of the Wild, which I didn't get to play because I was busy, but it looked fucking amazing. And those tigers were fucking hunting you guys down something chronic, which is a thing in real life. So yeah, the game. The game aspect of it and the views of it look fucking amazing. Then I look forward to playing it myself at some point. This truck speeds up so well. It's like I've got 700 horses in this truck, and I know I've only got like 650. Mind you, I've only got 5 ton on board, so that might be a thing. Yummy cheeseburger, that's gonna make me hungry. Thank you for the disco lights. Running through my veins. So guys, you saw the shout going through the screen. Brookie 2002. Go give her a follow, guys. Go show some community appreciation. And I believe she just about got over 350. So, I don't know. Let's set a community goal for us boosting her up. 500 follows. Let's go. Hold my hand. Contact the living. Upstairs is doing some weightlifting or something. I can hear him banging. Absolute pricks they are. So some of you guys know that are in the community Discord. Exclamation SOAG in chat if you want to know what the community Discord is. Occasionally they have all-night parties and all kinds of shit, but during the week it's like the sun does like weightlifting and plays like really loud music, and I think he's got his bass bin on the floor, and yeah, it's a fucking pain in the ass. And I think he's up there weightlifting at the moment, and I'm almost sure it's weightlifting because the bangs on the ground are quite rhythmic, as if he's going lift, bang, you know? I mean, he could be doing something else, but he might be knocking one out. Wow, if he's knocking one out, you know, he'd be bigger than Mr. Handy with that bang. Jeez. Diggy, mate. Sweet. So, averaging the guys will be on out of all, doing a bit of diggy ho. And we should be on until he's on, so that we can spread the love. Now, I don't have diggy ho. The best I can get to diggy ho is playing Construction Sim. And Average going, yes, get some peace. And to be honest, until I go back to work now, we're going to have to watch the pennies. Whoa. I wonder, just thinking ahead, if and when I do get diggy ho, whether with the heavy equipment controller I can split joystick controls from left to right. You know what I mean, Average? So I know you've had a heavy equipment controller. So like if I put the blue light on, I can do left stick controls, and if I put the red dot on, I can do right stick controls. I wonder if that's a thing. So I'm drawing lines. Radar should fit under the canopy. So yeah, time's rocking on here. So we should just do a small job when we get in. 18 minutes. I'll have about 20 minutes to go. 400 miles should be about right. But good morning, guys. Welcome in. If you've never been here before, my name's Mad Matt. I do simulation games, among a couple of others. So, Euro Truck, American Truck, Construction Sim, Bus Sim, Farm Sim 22, SnowRunner. I call SnowRunner Sim, but, you know, it's kind of an arcadey, kind of driving, off-roady thing. Yeah, Hunter Call of the Wild. I've never streamed Hunter Call of the Wild. I do play it. Dirt Rally, I play that on occasion. Assetto Corsa, you know, lots of different bits. Haven't quite got to the online bit of Assetto Corsa, like to do online races. And some of you are going to go, why don't you do iRacing? I'd like to, but I don't like the monthly fee. You know, it's a monthly fee of a tenner before you even do anything. It may be probably one of the best racing games out there, but not for viewing quality, but for actual racing ability. But yeah, 10 quid a month just to play a game. No thanks. I mean, that's not even to play everything, because you still got to buy add-ons for the game. So if there's a specific car you want to drive, you might have to pay a tenner for it. And if you don't pay your $9.99, your tenner for that car is pretty much, you just will throw money out the window. Right, on the way down, I shall refuel. Why? Because then when I get to the next destination, I won't need to. So when I come back to the game, my truck should be virtually full of fuel. I thought I tightened that up, but it's still moving a bit. We might just see what they've got in the marina as a job. They might not have anything for what we're doing, what trailer we've got. But yeah, about 400 mile I'm gonna do. Just making sure. Because with these on, I can't really hear her if she needs me. In fact, I got my phone right next to me. I'm sure if she needs me, she'll just text. No, we're good. After all, that's why I'm staying home. Hey, 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 hey. About 10 minutes to destination, guys, and like I say, we're going to do about a 300 to 400 mile job, take us till 11 o'clock so we can raid out into the average Viking. He's going to be playing a bit of Diggy Diggy Ho, or Out of All, to anybody who doesn't understand what Diggy Diggy Ho means. .20-ish miles an hour. Open up. Go, go, go. So I think next time we do Promods, guys, we're going to take a tour of the UK because that's where the most changes happen between default game and Promods. But these days. But once again, guys, if you want to stop me singing, there is a command there. I have give a massive cooldown on some of it. But in the bits, there's another one that says "Shut up, Matt," and that has no cooldown whatsoever. On purposely so. These days. And I promise if you use that one, I won't get shitty. I'm nearly out of fuel. That's right, I'm passing one. Really? It brought us down that side? I thought it normally took us down the east side of Italy. Yeah, it does. It normally brings us down the A14. Strange. Wonder what my sat-nav's set to. Should be on best. Thought I didn't recognise this road. Once we hit Italy. This is the way the guys normally come down to get to San Giovanni. Because some of the guys that do this run, they go to San Giovanni for a few extra miles. I don't do that because there's a few more tolls that you got to slow down for. Normally I come down the A14 and there's like 2 tolls that you have to slow down for, and that's it the whole time. You know, the whole journey is 60 mile an hour. Except for a few odd corners. And guys, like the message says in chat, we are listening to Simulator Radio. Everybody who goes live, we've got no DJ on at the moment, but when there is a live presenter, they give up the time for absolutely free. The admin team in the background do the same. Give up their time for absolutely free. So please, please, please pop to the website, click that donate button, click the Patreon button, give what you can, because everything that you do give just goes to pay the licensing fees of a live radio station. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Whoa. So I'm just trying to see where the next fuel station is, because I've got no fuel for a minute. Right, there's one in Taranto and I'm passing it, so we'll use that one. Yeah, we'll use that one. Yeah, I'm coming down. I did come down the west side of Italy. That's strange, because like I say, normally we go up the A14 all the way. Like I said, I thought I was on a different road. Anyway, we're nearly there. The garage is an Esso, is it? All this way out and I found an Esso. Like I say, we're going to skip this one because we've got enough fuel to get into town. And we'll use the one in town. Oh. My phone lit up. That's alright, that's nobody. That's nobody. You're running out of fuel. Don't be silly. I've got 400 miles left. There's plenty. Dramatise. Freaking drama queen truck. You're not running out of fuel. I've got 400 miles left. Such a desire. Yeah, the job I did with that train this morning in single player, it gave me a trailer with a wheel on it. So I did the job with the train. It, like I say, it gave me a job with a wheel on the front of the trailer. Yeah, a pain in the ass. Absolute pain in the ass to use. Any like bump or something, the truck would just go light and go way, and I have to catch it. Maybe that's why I don't get trailers when I try and make a job with my trailer on, because I don't use the trailers with freaking wheels on the front of them that much. So here comes a fuel station. We'll use it. Well, that's a fuel station. It's my home garage. Is there any more after? Yeah, there's another one after. We used the full petrol station. 250 yards. Got caught speeding. Never mind, we've got 446 million. That's legit millions, guys. That's how much I use this character. That's overspent. I don't know, might do a bit more snow running later. I've done all the little odd jobs I had to do this morning already. Yesterday I had a couple of odd jobs to do. I had to put up a shelf, put up a couple of more coat hooks. That's all done. Hopefully they stay up, because my DIY skills are not crap, but not brilliant either. Right, we got what, 40 minutes. It's what's that? 40 minutes. I could do 100 mile in 10 minutes, can I? So yeah, about 400 miles, I think. Don't matter if I'm slightly late raiding in after he starts. Might have to ditch the old trailer, because I don't fancy making a job. We'll just pick one that's there. So this is my, for all those speed runs, guys, this is where I start from. And normally, like I say, it'll take you up the A16, sorry, the A14, which is the East Coast road out of Italy into Germany. And yeah, you're normally out of Italy within 10, 15 minutes. Scoot through Germany. Right, let's see what... was it cargo market, not freight market? Well, let's have a look in the freight market first. Jobs, freight market. See what's there, where we are. Toronto. 6 ton. 900 miles, a bit too far. Hang on, cargo market, see what's there. Toronto. No. Well, no, that's kind of okay. Although it's going totally the wrong way. That's kind of okay. Long boat though, but 401 mile. Wow. Boat to Cyprus and then, geez. I think the only one even close is this one. 401 mile. Yeah, definitely looking at freight. Do. 455 to Damascus. No, that's going through a load of tows. I know that road. That's not so bad. Quick boat and then up to Marseille. Yeah. Where's that one? Oh, Belgrade. Yeah, that's not so bad. Let's do that. That should be right. Yeah, it'd be fine. And guys, message in chat. Please read that, do what it says. I do have a YouTube channel where all my past broadcasts go when they reach over 100 views on Twitch. If you could pop along, have a look at the latest video or all the videos, just give them a quick, like 30 seconds to a minute view, and thumbs up and just emoji in the chat area, because everything that you do for them just bigs them up a little bit. Let's just quickly go on the wrong side of the road. Cybermouse, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, we're turning left about now. Slow down, Matt. There's a gate. Now, is it going to say that I have to demis the trailer? It should do. Send your trailer back to the garage. Yes, indeed. Now, it did recommend that I didn't do this job, but I went, no, I'm going to do it regardless. Where are you? You're here somewhere. Oh. Is that you there? Yeah, just past it. There's one of these next to me. There it is. Right, let's just lower the rear suspension so I don't break the fucking thing as I go under. Connect to it. Equalize the suspension again. Let's go. See, even though it says that I shouldn't really be taking this load, guys, it doesn't mean that I can't do it with this truck. It just means that I might struggle on parts. So if I had to, say, go on a ferry with a big hill or something, I could struggle massively with it. Like I say, it doesn't mean that I can't do it. Everybody stay tuned, Matt doing 100-point part. I'm not that bad, Dark Age Gamer, thank you very much. Anyway, dude, how are you? My resident piss taker is here. Tell me I'm wrong. $55 guys, but it says we got a boat, so, and it's only like 400 miles, so yeah, we half wrong. You're nice some days. Whenever you, when do you come in here and be nice to me? I don't think there's been one. When my sub renews. Yeah, true. Very true. Oops. Oops. Okay, yeah, I know how to fix that. You, do this. Don't know why, for some reason it connects the cab. It's a thing. Might have if I changed down gears. And now it's going to go, see, told you something could happen when I'm here, when Matt's driving. Well, lesson learned, slow down, dumbass. No, don't want to slow down. Hashtag content. So I'm looking at a dot on my screen that shouldn't be there. I was wondering if it was in-game on the actual screen of the truck, but it's not. Because you don't see it, I do. So it must be something on the screen. Gonna have to clean that off in a minute. That's going to get annoying. So we'll get this job done, I'll say that again. We'll get this job done, guys. And then, yeah, we're going to be raiding into the average Viking who's going to be playing Out of War. It's a multiplayer if you're in the community. I'm sure Mr. Handy will be there as well. Speed up, truck. Where's all that power you had a minute ago? Oh yeah, it's got equalised with 47 ton on the back of it instead of 5. You know, kind of a bit extra weight on this one. Yeah, extra weight, 45 ton of it. You'll be the price, my love. I don't care, £308, 146 million, yeah, whatever. I have played my Promods character a lot over the years, which is why it's got to that far, like in cash. All my characters now, guys, have not been modded in any way, as far as money and experience. I re-jeeked it, didn't I? No, that's not the right one. Fuck her off, I only tap that. Probably isn't going to lift now. Oh, it will lift. Right, by the looks of it, there's possibly maybe 2 ships here, because there's 2 different destinations. Oh no, there's only one. Because there is a port where there's 2 boats in there, and they go 2 different places. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. Policia! That was fucking close, wasn't it? We're going to have to look at the map, find out where we're going. Well, what port we're going to. Even though the map's fucked up at the moment. Map. Bar we're going. So we're going to that one. Bari to bar. There, we're there. Okay. 20 pass? Yeah, that's fine. We're ready to average then. Oh, fucking air's got to build up. Okay, let's go. Give me the map back. Oh, that was rough. Where are we? Cyprus? There's nobody around. I'm going to cheat the roundabout. Same again, cheat the roundabout. I tell you what, that's a song I don't have, to be honest. I don't have Diggy Diggy Ho as a song. So if I did go on the radio today, I won't be playing it. Just thinking about going on, you know, go on the radio, give Average and Handy something to listen to while they're Diggy Diggy Hoing. Mind you, I could play something like, I don't know, if I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. It's kind of a working song, isn't it? And I've got Big Bad John as well. That's kind of about a guy who's hardworking. And workaholic, and yeah. Those songs. Uh-oh. Ah, yes, side. Now, is this an overabout? What do you reckon? No, it's got a massive hedge around it. It's not an overabout, but I can take this really wide, so I don't have to scrub off any speed. And on the next one, it's going over to the left, so I might be able to shortcut this. Just about here. And we'll go through that. Sweet. Pogoria? Wherever that is. I'll be there. Might have to knock it down a gear for this roundabout. It's a 90-degree right. So take the precaution straight away. Time's going up. Should be going down. I'm well over the speed limit. Just making sure I'm not missing nothing. Oh, this is a big roundabout with flowers on it. Or trees, or whatever you want to call them. Hedges. Stuff growing on it so you can't take a shortcut. Don't forget, guys, right after this journey, we're going to be raiding into the Average Viking, playing a bit of Diggy Diggy Ho. Or Out of War to you normal people. So stick with me and we shall go across and say hi. I hate this girl. I hate this singer's voice. Oh shit, 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 shit. We made it. I realised the crash bar was there. Oh, I see you, body time. It sounds like she's trying to use a kid's voice. That's why I don't like... I mean, it may be a normal voice, but... It sounds like she's trying to use a kid's voice. They say... I know I criticise a lot of stuff, and I take the piss out of a lot of stuff when I'm streaming. I mean, for instance, the day... You'll love this, guys. The day SCS themselves raided me. And I criticised the way they... tested out a steering wheel that was given to them for stream. And some guy came in and went, well, they did properly go to the guy who was testing it. I went, no, they don't. I watched the whole thing. They went to him and basically said, how's the wheel feeling? And he went, yeah, it's fine. And they cut straight back to somebody else. Not, how's the wheel feeling? How does it compare with a G29 of Moser, this, that, the other? You know, how's the pedals feeling? How does that compare with those models? You know, how does the stick feel? How does that compare with the other models? Didn't do any of that. He just went, how does it feel? Yeah, it's good. Right, where are we going? What? They've just given you that wheel to fucking... what mod do you use on the left mirror? It's in-game. It's just a... it's so you don't have to use the steering camera. So if you press F2... Yeah, F2. So they're gone. And now they're back. So it's just an in-game thing. And I don't use the camera turn either anymore. What I do when I come up to a junction, especially in Promods, PMP Sim 2, which we're in sometimes, is I'll go up to a junction, I look at the map, and if the map's got no dots on it, I pull out, because that's the only traffic there is around. You know, if there's a dot there and the light's red, I stop until the dot goes by, or until my light turns green. That way I don't get in trouble for hitting somebody else. But I literally don't need to look around anymore. Although I do. Wow, 23 minutes. The time's going up. Time should go now. No worries, Tiger Johnny. That's a lot of ads. Are we getting a presenter? And another ad. Mama, mama, mama. No, still says auto. Now, is this Tropicana? Or is this the other song I'm thinking about? Club Tropicana. There's a couple of songs that start with the crickets, that's all. Come on, go up. Oh shit, low gear. Or low range, rather. Do like a bit of Wham. Let me take you to a place where some of the scenes are smiling face. Whoa, let me take you by the hand. We'll welcome you to Wonderland. Underneath the Panamas. The Wham stuff with George Michael's, some of them are good stuff. The early, when he went solo, was kind of good. You know, Fast Love and the other kind of song he did was good. And then, you know, the bit he did with Queen as well, that was good. After Freddie died. There's enough for everyone. What is missing is the sea. This is what I like about manual gearing, guys. The fact that I'm having to think, do I need to change gear? I mean, I'm not quite full revs, so I don't really want to change back gear, and it's struggling. I've got to change back up again, or change back down again. I liked this part about the game. You know, I know just lately in Sim 2 I've been playing with an OP truck, and this isn't a thing. You know, if I was using that truck now, I literally get up this gear get up this hill one gear, not change. It's nice to jump back in something that I got to think about again. So Average is over there playing Diggy Diggy Ho, guys. That's where we're going right after I finish this job. So please, 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 stay with me. And then you can appreciate the raid as we go across and blow up his chat and shit when we get there. Pick your bags, don't leave tonight. Oh, there's rapids under the bridge now. I should have gone outside view for that. But it's dark, you can't get the full appreciation of it. Let's go half a gear instead of a full gear. I know it says it's a full gear, but it's not, it's a half a gear. Oh, roundabout. Is it an overabout? Yeah, it could be an overabout. Just graze the curb. Graze the curb. Oh, somebody clipped. Who clipped? Shiana clipped something. I'm gonna have to look at that one now. Like I say, the clips are now working properly. It goes back about 30 seconds. I'll have to check that one out. I get no warning of it though, because I suppose I could put a warning of it now that it's working properly. To say that you've clipped. What did I have before? Flashing blue light, wasn't it? My way. My way. My way. Hopefully we can make it some time now. One thing I wish PMP would bring in, especially us streamers, is the glow lights for in-cab. Just so the foreground isn't totally almost dark like it is now, except for like the dashboard. So it illuminates the dash a bit, illuminates the truck a bit. You know, it's it'd be a nice touch, I think. I know, yes, I know for streamers it would probably be a a little bit more resource heavy shit. But, like I say, it'd be a nice touch. Charlie G, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome into the funhouse. I won't knock it up another gear because we might have to slow down again. And we do. My way. Sorry, officer, I'm not doing anything wrong. Nothing to see here. Thought that might have been a little bit too much for ask for then, 3 gears at once. But she's climbing. As long as the revs keep climbing, so does the speed. My way. So guys, I'm going to be off till at least probably Friday. Then obviously me and the wife will have to have a conversation on how she's feeling and stuff. But yeah, so there might be streams, even though they're not in the schedule, there might be streams all the way up to about Friday. Because that's the only reason why I'm streaming, because I'm off work caring for her. And she's currently in bed comatose because of the meds that she's on. Thank you for lights off, Charlie. I'm feeling good, baby. Guys, if you're over 18 and you want to join a fun-loving group of gamers, the link's in chat now for the Discord for SOAG. That's the Son of a Glitch Gamers. Like I say, you've got to be 18, and in there, we're all over 18, and we just... banter is full of everything, and we're playing games with each other all the time. Don't forget to read the rules as you enter. Yeah, I feel alright. The music sounds better with you. Right, racing line. Hopefully we can carry some speed. Music sounds better with you. Before we finish, guys, I know we got 14 minutes on the clock for this job. Thank you very much to Music Man Luke for all the bits he's given this morning. You guys that have hit that follow button, thank you very much as well. Welcome to the family. Like I say, if you've never been here before, my name's Mad Matt. I am mainly a simulation streamer. Anything that I play is multiplayer quite a lot of the time, unless I'm starting up Zero to Hero farms. And if you're new here, the last Zero to Hero farm that I'm currently still playing is turned into Road to a Million, because I've got all the equipment that I was hoping to buy. So all I have to do is contract it out or make the farm earn $1 million, and then we should have to decide where that goes from there. So it's interactive. Even though now I've got the capacity when I'm on it, I put it as multiplayer, and if you are part of our community farms group, you will already have the mods to the farm that I'm on. Thank you for the green, and Joanne UK2, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Funhouse. How are you doing? We're just finishing this job, guys, then we're going to be raiding out pretty soon to the average Viking playing Out of Ore. The reason I'm raiding out a game, because if we can, we try and keep it within the community to pass you guys on to meet other guys that are from our community. Yeah, I feel alright. The music sounds better with you. And don't forget, guys, to look out, if you like trucking, to look out for our next Mother Trucking Saturday. We do about one a month, one every couple of months. Yeah, keep an eye out for them. It's basically 15 to 16 hours of community streamers trucking. So it starts about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, goes all the way through to 9, 10 o'clock in the evening. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. The love light. I feel alright. Oh, we got some wiggles coming up. This will be interesting. Well, I say it'd be interesting. Not for me. I normally slow down for them. You know, there's a few of the guys who've got dark matter trucks, shall we say, that try and drift them. That's the word I was looking for. I am so hungry. You know that sudden feeling when you go from okay to hungry? That's just happened to me. Where my stomach falls out and it goes, feed me. That's just happened. Hi, Matt. I recently started this game. It's rather addictive. Oh yeah. If you've just started it, Joanne, quick tip. Build up your drivers. So if you're currently doing quick jobs, which it gives you trucks and stuff to look at, don't worry about you for a minute. Worry about your drivers. They can, because once you've built them up, they can earn just as much money as you do. So my always top tip is to get your driver's trucks first. So build up your company. And you just use quick job. That way you can get this, you can get to drive all the different trucks. So when it comes to your time to buy a truck, you know, you're basically ready to go. Oh yeah, I like that. I like this. I like that. And you can pick your first truck from there. Yeah, okay, I was working on myself first, trying to make money. Yeah. So basically, you start off with... Has it given you a garage yet? Yes, you have a garage. So you've got a garage. You start off with just yourself, and then it says upgrade to 3 spots, and then 5 spots. Well, what I do is I normally, when I've got drivers in there, I normally don't, when I pick my first garage, I normally pick it like in one of the corners of the map. You'll know what I mean once you look at the map. I normally pick one of the corners because that's not the garage I'm going to use for me. I normally pick something center for me. But you've got to build yourself up first. So, yeah. So, put drivers in the other slots. When you're ready to move, right, I went for Birmingham. Yeah, it's not bad. Centre UK. So what I did is I went for what did I go for first off on one of my characters? So on one of my characters, I think I went for Aberdeen, which is way up that way. Yeah. So I started there. Obviously built up my garage, got drivers in, and then when I was ready to move, I chose another garage I didn't want, which I think was Turkey. I think I went to Istanbul, bought a garage there. I moved over to there, put another driver in Aberdeen, built up Istanbul, then moved again somewhere north, way away from the other garages, because what you don't want to do really is put your AI garages close together, because obviously they start squabbling over jobs, and then what you'll get is in your screen is this driver can't find a job, and it charges you the fuel it takes to get him back to home garage. Oh, did that go up and down? No. Oh, is that not? I thought that just went up and down then. Strange. We'll have to look at the... See, tow free. So it did go up and down. Yeah, so that's what I do. Build up the garage, and then well, I do that 3 times, and then on my 4th time, when I move, that's the garage for me. I'm going to keep for me. So then I'll move to somewhere like, especially if you're planning to go on to online gaming, I'll go to somewhere like, why is this? Frankfurt. Nice centralized area in the home map. And then when people want to join me, I want to join them. We're normally pretty close together. And that's my garage. And then once everything builds up, I'll just start buying trucks that I want to drive. So on some of my characters, I've got one of each manufacturer. And, you know, you'll see me go round the clock when I stream. So today I'm in a DAF. Tomorrow I might be in an iVTC. Don't know why, but it does happen. You know, the next day I'll be in a Renault. I'd go round the clock. I'd let people see and experience all the manufacturers out there. And some have got plus, the manufacturers have got plus and minuses on all of them. So yeah, I think it's good to show people what, you know, stuff like that. Also, thank you for the tips, making a mental note. Also, very good tip for your drivers, use the second-hand market. When I first did this, there wasn't a second-hand market. I've just redone a character that I used a mod on to make money in XP, rebuilt him totally from scratch. Use the second-hand market, and never buy a truck under 3 stars, because otherwise you'll be replacing it a lot. So, second-hand market for your trucks, for your AI drivers, 3 stars. They're only about... I think I bought 6 trucks the other day when I was building my character, and it cost me like 100 grand. You know? From the second-hand market. Definitely use the second-hand market. Also, your skill tree is important for your earnings and your driver's earnings. So when you first get a driver, if he's not that experienced, go into him and focus him on distance, because distance is money. Same with yourself. So on your tree, you know, you got the on your skill tree, you've got the chemicals at the top. Then you got distance, and then it's, forget what it is afterwards, but there's like 6 blocks. Start distance for 3, then 1 down for 3, next one down for 3. Don't go into economy or fuel efficiency, is it on the bottom? Don't worry about them. Then do 3 on the top bar, and then go back to distance, 6, boom, do it to 6, do it to 6, back up the top for 6, and then do your economy and fuel last. Your bottom 2 bars last. That way you'll maximize money. And in this game, if you're on open roads without tows, 700 miles is about an hour. Drive time. Road time, drive time. And Joanna, if you want your mileage to count for something, I belong to a VTC. Full of fun-loving adult drivers. Requirement 660 miles a month. So, of real mileage. So real mileage, if you're new to the game, is we use a program called Trucks Books, and you download that. It just sits on the side. It just records your jobs when you've completed. And real miles is anything under 62 miles an hour for the whole journey. So all we require is 1 journey, which basically takes you an hour. A whole journey under 62 miles an hour. Log that per month. You can do more if you want to, because we do have what we call the King of the Road tournament. So King of the Road is the most mileage in a month. For the leading driver's mileage, and they get like an Amazon voucher or something, you know, which is organized by the Discord community. I think the guy last month did 160,000 miles, that one. So yeah, there's a few of our guys that do big mileage. Oh yes, I have Truckee Hub. I have Truckee Hub, but only for information. I am part of a company on Truckee, but that one's not the one I'm serious with. I'm more Viking Transport than I am with the one on Truckee. But yeah, if you're not sure and you're not already with a trucking company, Joanne, you know, you could always click on the Discord, join the Discord, talk to the guys in chat. You know, I'll be there most days if I'm not working. You know, see what we're like. You'll have a look at ours. Like I say, it's if also Joanne, if you need anything explaining on how to set stuff up like Trucksbook, we're there to help. You know, we'll come into it, go into a chat with you. We've got a tech area. You know, we'll go into the chat with you. You share your screen. We'll talk you through what you're supposed to be doing. Oh no, I'll need help. You know, our guys are very good and helpful. I mean, we take the piss out of each other a lot, but we're very good and helpful. We've also got female drivers that are with us. You know, it's not just guys. I mean, it's mainly guys, but there's a few females as well. We don't separate guys and girls. We don't separate race or anything like that. You know, you come, you game, you have fun, and you have a bit of banter. Good to know. That's what gaming's all about, guys. I think, you know, it's good to come, game, have some banter, have some laughs, and the game just, you know, even a game like this, even though some people might look at it and go, well, you're just driving a truck, that's boring. Yeah, but if you're having some banter and conversation and this and that the other, I mean, I've been sat here for what, 2 hours 46 minutes. Feels like I've just sat down because banter. It's true. Time does fly when you have fun. No. Let me guess. The left fucking thing opened. Is that the gate? Hello, let me in. How do you get in? Is there another entrance and I missed it? Or did I go to the wrong barrier? Let's try this barrier first. There we go. It's opened. Yep. There we go. I don't bother parking because I'm full. Right, we'll just leave that character there. Right, so... yeah, so what I was saying about your skill tree, look. If you concentrate 3 on distance first off, 3 high value, 3 cargo, 3 of this, and then go back to long distance to complete that, and then just-in-time eco-driving. That's the way I did it. I think it's the most fuel-efficient way, or the most efficient way of doing it. And then... yeah, have fun with the game. That's the best thing we can say. Obviously, make the most out of using the loans from the bank to get your trucks, you know, and also, you know, make the most out of the used trucks garage. So if I go into my used truck garage at the moment, this one here, no, 1 star. This one here, no, 1 star. You know, this one here, yes, 71,000. Yes, it's a Renault, but it's got great condition for an AI driver. This one here, 95,000. A little bit expensive, but 4 star. That's what you want to look out for. Anything above 3 star is good. There you go. A little bit dearer. Look, 99,000. Scania S. Decent truck. 5 stars. Did ADR and the Eco on time last. Yeah, like I say, if you've not completed those skill trees, just concentrate on distance. Because the further out you go, the more money you get. So yeah, if you read it, look, 5% higher delivery distance longer than 310 mile. They were not important. No, these two down here, not important. Not as important as the top 4. So that's why I say, if you go 3, 3, 3, 3, and then go back to long distance, 3, 3, 3, and then back to the top, 3, and then it's up to you which you do of these bottom 2 next, because they're not as important. It's best to get yourself out there than just in time, all that. Because if you just do a normal job, so let's go to the job market a second, just so you know. So let's go to the job market. So as long as I'm not doing external contracts, the normal jobs or the quick jobs will give you plenty of time to get there. You know, they really, really do. I mean, if you haven't yet got a truck, the quick jobs, you start in the truck. So you start in the truck, you drive, you get to the other end, everything's paid for, yada, yada, yada. You know, which is why I recommend getting your AI drivers up and running first, because then you're not paying for your fuel. You're not paying for ferries, trains, you know, everything comes out of quick job money and you just earn the money that it says. So if I go to the quick job market, you know, even with fuel, say just pick this job that I'm highlighted, you would get the £101,359. That's yours, you know, because you don't have to pay for fuel. You don't have to pay for trains. You don't have to pay for this. The only thing you would have to pay for is if you've got fines on. So if you've got speeding fines on and stuff, you would have to pay for that. But otherwise, the guy that hired you in quick jobs pays for everything. So that's why I always recommend that you get your company up and running before you buy yourself a truck. And then make sure by the time that happens, see, you should be about level 15, 20, something like that. So a lot of the upgrades for your trucks will be unlocked. So when you go in to buy your own truck, you can have the better engine, you can have the better gearbox, you can add decent tires, you know. So when you buy your truck, it's complete. You don't have to put anything else on it. Yeah, me missus does that. She will use quick job truck just so to increase in case she damages it, and she won't have to see. There you go. She doesn't have to pay for the repair just by doing quick jobs. It's a good way of doing it, I tell you. Right then, guys, I'm going to raid out. I'm going to raid into the average Viking. So once again, thank you very much to Music Man Luke, to everybody who followed today. And we're going to see an absolutely amazing streamer. I shit you not. He's amazing. He'll have a big head because I've just called him amazing, but you know, never mind. Say hello, guys. Use my raid emotes for the average Viking playing out of all. So there's my raid emotes, guys. Copy them in when we raid into him. And yeah, say hi from Mad Matt. See you later, guys.